Hey, so I'm just making this video because I think a lot of people who make videos on like tutorials on how to start on this game don't mention some like core things. I think if you start on this game, just like general advice, I think Animal Jam Playwell is a lot easier to get into than Classic in terms of getting your foot in the door in the game. Um, First and foremost, go to a Pondale. Well, first, get your membership because you literally can't really play this game and fully enjoy it without membership. I'm just gonna be kind of real there. Get your membership, get your little like sapphire bonus or whatever you get for free when you get membership for the first time because they give you sapphires with membership. Use that. Don't blow all those sapphires on like I don't know random crap that you find in people's shop that you're like, oh, that looks cool. Go buy a paint seed tree, put it in your den, go buy paint seed launcher, but I'm pretty sure you can get launcher for gems in the alpha headquarters. Paint seed tree is in the sapphire shop for like 100, I think. Or alternatively, go to the explorer and get it for cheaper. By the way, a Pondale has an explorer that didn't always exist that lets you search anyone's shops in the game, which is really good. I would always check there before you buy something to see if you can get a better price. You gotta be careful with your sapphires when you first start. Don't just blow it all and go broke. Spend it on things that matter, that will get you more sapphires. I think most essentially, go get a paint seed tree, go get your launcher, go to a Pondale, like save up get a bunch of paint seed trees, and then get your paint seeds. Get a phantom portal as well, so you can go to the phantom dimension and farm items there. Um, Farm items in the Phantom Dimension, you can literally farm Sapphire Drop potions there, in which you can hold drops if you want, or you can sell them, which I more so recommend selling them, as to make a pretty easy money farm, in the Phantom Dimension. You can also sell the items you get from the Phantom Dimension. Like, there's a few other things that they're good to sell. Like, there's some drops from the big plob that you feed things to in Mount Shavir in the Phantom Dimension. Some drops from there are pretty good. You can sell them. Um, Multitude of other things. Basically, instead of blowing all your sapphires from when you buy membership on, see, there's 20 sapphires right there. On that, go get your paint seed tree, go get a phantom portal, go get your paint seed launcher, and then go farm. That is the best advice I can give you. Go farm phantom drops in a Pondale for free. People are usually dropping them. I'm doing one right now. Granted, I don't have a lot of potions left now, but I did a lot of them. Um, you can get alphas from fighting these phantoms. It's very rare, but you can get them. It's a great way to get your foot in the door. If you get an alpha for one of these drops, simply go trade it or sell it for a lot of sapphires. Um, Granted, you get a good one, that would be really cool. I once got laser eyes from these just today, actually. I was just talking about it. I think farming phantom drops, farming sapphire, like looking for sapphire drops, going to every single sapphire drop you can go to, going to every single phantom drop you can go to, going to a Pondale to farm, going to the phantom dimension to farm. You can get items that people really want. People like to buy potions for about 5 sapphires. Um, it's a really easy way to get items that people want more than just claw machine plushies, which a lot of people, compared to classic, don't really buy. And as you can see, someone else is helping pick up the pace a little bit, to drop some phantoms. I'm telling you, go to a Pondale, farm your phantom drops. Going to drops is like the best way you can get your foot in the door in this game when you first start. Phantom drops especially, sapphire drops, anything. I sometimes get more sapphires from phantom drops than actual sapphire drops. Like, I just think phantom drops are superior. I think they're underrated. I think the stuff you can get from them is very good, especially for new players. And it's not hard to do. It's just I see a lot of new players. They get on the game, they get their sapphires, and they do not buy paint seed trees. They don't buy their launchers. They don't get the stuff, the phantom portal. They don't get the stuff that they need to farm and like actually like get some more money, in the game. Get their foot in the door. You can go to here to the Phantom Dungeon Cavern. You can farm there. You can farm you can farm so many things now. Like, you can, like, these are, like, the things that are, like, quote-unquote adventures in Play Wild. Like, you go to Pondale, farm phantom drops here, you go to Mesotera, you farm the dungeon cavern, you can get really, really good, expensive items from just farming the dungeon cavern. In terms of, like, other stuff, you can do golden shovels to get, chances for alpha chests, you can get crafting crystals, you can get gems, blah blah blah, you can get little treasure chests that have more stuff you can put in your new little player shop, and, like, people will buy it. You do gotta have to advertise, but people will buy it. And, you know, always get the rim, the rare item Monday. Every Monday there's a rare item in one of the NPC shops. A lot of the times it's in Epic Wonders here. If you can't find Epic Wonders, it's literally on the map. You don't have to find it in the, like, actual world. You can just, like, click it on the map. A lot of the time the rim is here. Always get the rims. Save your rims. Get it, I would say get at least, at the very least, 5 rims every single time there's a rim. And you can sell those. Those go up in value over time usually, especially if it's a really pretty rim. As well as trade with Leilani. Always check with Leilani. I always personally trade with Leilani every single time that she is trading something, and every single time I can viably get the item. Sometimes it is worth spending money on the Explorer to get the item, but she's not here today. But she comes, I think she comes every, like, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? Yeah, I think that's her rotation. But she comes, like, bi-daily, I think. So you can trade with Leilani. Leilani's items tend to go up in value quite a bit over time because not everybody trades her, and it kind of just generates rare items, really, is what she does, essentially. So you can literally get rares from Leilani if you just have what she needs. And yeah, and I would say, sometimes you can, I wouldn't say if you do need something, don't get it off the Explorer. I would say try to trade for it. Not to sound, like, scamish or sneaky, but, like, some people don't know about the Leilani stuff, and they will just trade you under trades for that item. Sucks to suck, you should have checked, is all I can say. Either way, it's an easier way to get that item if you need it. Go try to find a good trade. In the end, you trade someone, they wanted the trade, everyone's happy, is what I say. But, other than that, I think those are, like, the main things. I would say also to always buy items from little shops in the game that are leaving soon. Not any from this shop, I don't think, but I can go check, let's see. Usually Janmark Furniture or Janmark Clothing are the places you want to check for items. I usually only buy stuff on, like, last day, because I tend to forget to check these quite a bit. But case in point, I forget to check them. I miss out on an item I wanted. I have to go now buy it from a player shop somewhere. And, yeah. So, in terms of getting your foot in the door in the game, I think those are the best things you could possibly do. Alpha farming is just a big one that's very good. Get it from gold shovels, get it from the flyer bird mini game, go farm that, go farm a Pondale phantom drops, go farm dungeon cavern just because it has craftables you can make that are, like, really, really good. Like, people pay a lot for them. And yeah, those are the best points I would say. I would say don't do that. Don't go begging like a lot of people do. There's plenty of things you can do. Oh, also daily treasure hunt. Always do daily treasure hunt. It is a mini game that is daily, and you can play it right here. It gives you old set items. It can give you crafting crystals you can get nowhere else. It can give you all sorts of great items to sell in your new player shop, which would otherwise be pretty unobtainable. Another thing, take care of your pets. I have the Pet Sitter Pros. If you can buy a few of those with your membership sapphires, that would also be good. But it's not necessary. You just kind of need to buy this, which is your, like, pet, whatever you call it, pet station. definitely buy one of these as well. Take care of your pets, because every single time you take care of your pets, your little, let me show it, this little meter right here goes up every single time you take care of your pets. It eventually will give you a pet token, pet adoption token, and you can go get a new pet, or you can sell it. You can sell it for under 100 because that's what it usually costs, and people usually buy it because it's cheaper than the like average price cost. Other than that, you can also go turn it in if you want and gamble, and maybe you'll get a good pet. But either way, you're kind of gonna sell it for around the same price, probably like 50 or lower, depending on how bad the pet is. In terms of good pets, I can't really get into it super hard in this video. It's already like 10-minute mark right now. So like gliders, people like pigeons too. I think people like chameleons somewhat. There's like some, you'll have to check the expo to see what people are asking more for. It fluctuates, so. But yeah, another thing, I have plenty of art shops for fandoms I'm in. Making art is if you're a member, it's not that if you're like an artist, it's not that much to pay to make one. It's only about 25 sapphires. So if you can start if you're like good at art and you want to make some masterpieces, that's easy money, easy money. Go make your shit. You're good at making music. You can even make music for dens. You can make art. You can make master blocks if you're good at Minecraft. It's like basically Minecraft. So yeah, I think those are the best tips I would say. I'm probably gonna be forgetting something, and I'm gonna hate myself for not mentioning it. But yeah, I mean, another way you can farm alpha is the fossils. The fossils you dig up, you can just go turn them into Graham at a Pondale, and there's usually always a chance for an alpha fossil item. So, that's another way to farm alphas. There's like a million different ways you can get alphas. But yeah, anyway, I wish you luck. This is like my weird, detailed beginner tutorial, I guess. My biggest thing is to spend your sapphires that you get when you get membership on something useful instead of things you'll probably never use. Anyway, yeah.